lot of game. It's a vibe, nigga, we ain't never change. We too live, nigga, everybody lit.
Alright, first let's introduce a special guest first before we talk about the Succubus shit. We're gonna start from there.
Alright.
Okay.
Introduce yourself, bitch. Go ahead.
What you call me, punk?
G1. No, I'm G1 though, everybody. How y'all doing? I'm one half of Grown Man Business. And
The super powerhouse R&B group.
thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Wait till you hear the other songs coming out though.
Very nice songs.
You from Illinois?
I'm from Springfield, Illinois. But you know, I grew up in Dallas, Texas.
Now, let me ask you a question before we even start.
Okay.
We was talking about cities that's close to each other last episode. Do you consider like our people from Springfield act like people from Chicago?
Not at all.
It ain't that because they ain't close to each other. Springfield
it's
to
about,
Chicago was 3.5 hours.
yeah, it's about 3.5 hour drive.
Okay.
It's about
So what's closer?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Like St. Louis. So y'all say y'all
We're similar to St. Louis, but very different.
Gotcha.
We in Springfield we have morals. I'm gonna say it. We have morals, like we got
Integrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't get me wrong. I love St. Louis. I love Chicago. I've been to both states. You know, and it's just so different from home because there's a lot of poverty. I should say, because both of those cities are bigger than Springfield. So
Springfield is maximum of 200,000 at the moment.
about 200,
So
250,000.
Small city.
It's a mixture of Chicago and St. Louis people.
Got you.
But then because we were talking about Philly and
Jersey.
because they say it's like 5
minutes
minutes
apart.
away. It's
The
the
comments-
same shit.
I didn't know that.
The comments been going crazy too.
It's the same
Some
shit.
niggas say, nah, we ain't like them niggas. Some niggas say we like cousins.
That's what it is.
On the comments, so like we cousins, like we similar, but you know that we ain't brothers.
That's like
That's
Springfield and
right.
Decatur in Illinois, Springfield and Decatur.
And y'all have different lingo.
Yeah, because we don't say
No, they
word.
don't.
We don't
They
say
say
word
some of the
is
same
no. We don't say
shit.
word
They
is
got
bond.
different lingo.
That's like some East Coast shit. Word is bond. Somebody might.
That's
bullshit.
mine.
Word is bond.
I
That's
didn't even
not.
touch it.
That's a Jersey joint. You won't hear not one person in Philly saying.
But they
word.
say bull and all that goof ass shit.
Do they? No,
Yeah,
they don't say
I be
bull.
seeing that shit.
Well, with the same thing.
Not
the same
living
thing
in
with,
there.
like,
You may see that
Springfield.
shit on battle rap and stuff because they trying to be like from Philly motherfuckers. But growing up, bro, them niggas don't say
Like
bull.
I be fucking with Devin
They
Wade.
say
and them.
cuz.
Devin Wade and them, they sound like they from Philly.
Devin Wade be trying to sound like he from with Gillian on some shit. Devin Wade don't be on some like
I'm talking
actually
about
Jersey.
just watching the podcast because I watch this podcast. Just the way the nigga talk.
Oh God, at all. You can ask my girl. Like this is back in
I'm
college.
a cool
though.
Cali nigga
Hello.
though.
No, I'm. This is back in college, and I feel like Cali motherfuckers. First opportunity they get, they try and get out on motherfuckers.
You can't just put
There's a
motherfuckers
lot.
all in the
That's
mouth.
that's on all sides of the coast.
Yeah,
can't
but
put
Cali is
everybody
different.
Because I don't want you to
Motherfuckers
put
up,
me
bro.
in that because I love Cali. That's like my second home.
Yeah, I like Cali too.
I ain't saying you don't like Cali, but listen.
like
Can't
Cali
you be
vibe.
doing that too,
listen,
man?
listen.
Ew,
Cause-
philosopher
hold on,
Roy.
just said it.
Philosopher
I'm
Roy.
gonna be the first Cali nigga he loves.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, fam, because you be doing that. You
Bro.
did that shit last week when you was like, no, fuck that. Them Jersey niggas, they want to be like us. You can't do no shit like that.
Nah, listen. This is my experience. All right.
Starting
Now you
trouble.
gonna
He be
Cali
starting
niggas
trouble.
head.
Listen. Like my girl, she been with me for over 10 years. So every time I try to give a Cali motherfucker a chance, she be like, some shit go wrong. Like this nigga try to steal this, or if I'm grabbing some weed off of somebody, this nigga try to short me and shit like that. The first experience I had with a Cali motherfucker, the motherfucker tried to sell us fake weed, and we was hip to this shit. Then, like even when I move out here, a Cali motherfucker will try to line you. It be like they all be on gang shit for real. Like,
Yeah.
listen, we don't know you like that. We ain't gonna show you no love or none of that shit. Every experience though.
Well, that's the difference
Well, we
between
talking-
niggas and men
Yeah.
too. See, because
You dealing with niggas. a little-
I'm not gonna try to. I'm not here.
Jay
I'm
didn't
not
get
gonna try to
attached
get
it. I'm
over
like, see-
nobody.
I'm like, see, Cali motherfuckers. Jay say this shit. It's my homie B. We go grab some bud. I'm like, man, put that shit on the scale, man.
Yeah.
What you doing? Put it on the scale. We put the shit on the scale. The shit short. You
feel
feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, see,
Fucking
you want
activated and got down on
I'm
me.
like, man, see you with some Cali shit, bro. What's going on?
Hey.
He was like, man, you always say that. You gotta double check with motherfuckers from Cali for real.
That'll happen to you in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's everywhere, man. It's
everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Motherfuckers
But you have to realize that every person is their own individual, so
Yeah,
you
man.
can't base one, two, three people
You gotta
that's
stop
from
doing
one
that.
area to say, "Ooh, I hate the whole coast," because me personally, I was a
They be
big
rubbing you the
Tupac
wrong
fan.
way, though.
Yeah. That's
I was a
how-
big Tupac fan, so you know how I feel about the East Coast. And to this day, I don't listen to East Coast music, but
Go fast. You
I
better-
will.
Like you got-
but I will give it a chance. It's just I can't relate.
You don't
I
listen
fuck-
to
I fuck
shit.
with
You
West Coast
listen to
music.
all old school shit.
Well, that's the best music.
I fuck with West Coast
You
music.
won't, if we on a chord on an aux chord, if I pass this nigga the aux chord, he ain't playing nothing but shit from the early 90s.
That's the best music.
I'd be like, man, anybody that know me, I'd be like, see, you on that Cali shit. That's a slogan for me. You on that West
Please
Coast
don't
shit,
put
bro.
me in that
Get yourself
category.
beefed out,
Don't put me in
man.
that
For
category.
real.
We'll have Cali niggas on our top after they see this
Listen.
shit.
That's my
They gonna want
experience,
us
man.
to, they gonna want us to check in when we come to the city.
Oh, they gonna pat us down and
Don't do us
everything.
like that,
Hey,
man.
Listen, that's my experience, man.
I left my tote in the truck, but I like to stay.
But we was talking about more far as like accent wise, like niggas will hear us talk
Like slang.
just the way we talk, cause we don't got
We're proper.
ain't no accent on our shit. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? It just sound like a nigga talking proper. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even proper. It's just niggas talking the right way.
Correct.
These
Correctly.
like, I ain't gonna lie.
Correctly.
Motherfuckers in Texas don't enunciate their words.
So they say, "Oh, y'all, you from Cali, ain't you?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
asked me
from
where I'm
Illinois,
from,
nigga.
too.
Yeah, because you not.
I can
like,
tell
they,
where y'all from. Y'all sound like a Philly nigga.
They take
Yeah.
letters out their words and shit.
They be saying that we
shit.
sound white. They be like,
No,
y'all
it's
sound
just-
white.
You got
No,
that
they be
East
like-
Coast,
Y'all got that
Flavor.
accent, that Philly accent.
that East Coast flavor. That's why I was like, "Where you from? New York?" And he was like, "No, I'm Philly."
I'm trying to figure out a word.
I knew
y'all
it was
say
one
that
of
sound
them.
to get y'all accent off.
I never paid attention.
I never
to
paid
it.
attention to. I always hear other people asking Louisiana.
But I hear y'all's. I
New
hear their
Orleans.
I don't
accent.
know,
Hey, put your
Louisiana.
cord
You
up
definitely
over
don't
that
sound
top
like them.
Yeah, I hear theirs.
Yeah,
I
let's get
love
into these,
Louisiana,
what
but
you
them
was talking
boys,
about.
I can't understand nothing they
Who?
talking about. Louisiana, I love them boys, but boy, I have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to run or to buy a
Atlanta
pizza.
like that
Yeah.
too. They be
No,
Yeah. See,
what's
I like
crazy
stuff
is
like that.
DC is like that.
Yeah.
DC, I was in a room in school. No bullshit. We in a room in school. This is like a track room in college and shit like that.
Right.
4 niggas is having a conversation and I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. I had to leave because I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on right now. Shannon get a testament. They be like, it's like remember in like middle school, chicks used to have like gibberish.
Yeah.
They be talking like that.
Right.
DC, they slang is different. You
Different.
won't understand what they're saying. They could be setting
Yeah.
you up. They could be saying they fuck with you, whatever. You won't understand what they saying.
In one sentence.
That geek
Yeah,
In one sentence.
you like, yeah, that Batman, that motherfucker. I'm like, y'all don't know what the fuck going on, bro.
I'm going off vibe. Okay, if you give me that standing on me energy, I could tell when motherfucker on heels.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like Spanish.
I
Spanish,
ain't
you be like,
going,
yo,
I'm picking it off though. If I feel like a motherfucker trying to get on some bullshit with me,
Right.
I never get a chance to.
Yeah, I peep them sceneries out
I'm
before they
getting right on
usually
it.
yeah,
happen.
like man, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man?
Mm-hmm.
Mexicans like that too. I work with a lot of Mexicans since I moved to Texas.
I peep them. I just
Yeah.
cuss their ass out in what they can understand. But I done worked in restaurants and shit like that, and they be in that
That's
bitch
facts.
talking that shit. I
That's
be
all
like,
facts.
bitch ass nigga, what you? I don't even care what you saying.
Right.
Once we all having a conversation and you know I don't speak Spanish, I'm just finna start cussing you out
Yeah.
because you understand what I'm saying.
Or say it in,
And I want you to.
say it in English.
Right.
So yeah, bitch
Right.
ass.
I had a homie that
I
was
be
a
cussing that dumbass
Mexican.
up.
He was teaching me Spanish. I know a little Spanish. He was teaching me Spanish, and he was telling me, he was like, man, I'm from Mexico, so like honestly to tell you, English is hard for me. Even though I speak it, he's like English is harder than Spanish.
It
Spanish,
is.
one word means one word. You could have there with an ER, there with a comma, RE, and it's all mean different shit. He was like, why do y'all do y'all language like that? Like, why y'all got 4 different words that mean 4 different meanings?
Yeah.
So he was teaching me this shit at work just because niggas be on
That
bullshit
shit was
and
hard
talking
to learn. I
shit.
took
He like,
facts.
listen,
Facts.
if niggas call you wavon, they calling you lazy. You know what I'm saying? He was just teaching me like, listen, if somebody saying a
I used
sentence
to
like
work
this,
with their ass at the
Yeah.
restaurant, and they used to be in that bitch. Like if I come in the daytime, that's when they want all the daytime shifts. So I'm in that bitch in the daytime. It's a Super Bowl or some shit like that, and I come in that bitch. They don't know. Like at nighttime, I run this bitch. I had this bitch clicking, so they automatically thinking like, oh, this nigga. Yeah, you finna come here and be on some like, you know, they work their ass off.
Right.
So I come in this bitch, dude, them, he on the grill, he in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? He cooking, but I'm like, man, what you know what I'm saying? They try to make like, I'm coming to get my spot. That's where I'm coming
Right.
to get, I'm coming.
Like, you gotta move
watch
over.
out, fam, I got this, man.
Right.
for real.
So they be looking at motherfuckers right off the back like these niggas, they ain't come to work. I'm like, listen, man, I can show you better than I can tell you. And they want to talk that shit, laughing in Spanish and all that shit. I'm like, all right, fam. I don't know what you're saying, but I know what you're saying, and I go upside
Facts.
your shit.
Can I change the subject real quick because she kind of sparked something in my mind.
With the succubus,
Yes.
let's get on that.
Yes.
He's like, I gotta get on this.
Yes. I got a lot to say because
You wanna break it down
I got
with-
bodies.
Yeah, well, you want to break it down what a succubus is, and then we can.
Okay, so the succubus is a female sexual demon,
That's right.
and the incubus is a male sexual
She's
demon.
Speaking all facts.
And
Listen, y'all.
they could be attached to you as early as a toddler, like a young child, like maybe 5, 6 years old. They could be attached to you, and they get attached to you from. It could be like transferred through your mom. Like if your mom is a hypersexual or she has one attached to you, it could get transferred to you, and then you're kind of like, you ever see like the little kids, they fresh, they nasty, or they real sexual at a young
Yeah,
age.
that happened to me.
Yeah,
I was
so
like, yeah.
right, so that's what that demon gets attached to kids. So sometimes children could be having incubus and succubus attached to them too. I had one attached to me through somebody else. And it had to be a process of like removing it. It's not nothing like real crazy, but you know, I work with different healers and stuff like that. So she picked it up and she told me, and how I noticed that it was something wrong with me is that I was feeling drained and I was feeling like something was watching over me at night and stuff like, even though I'm not sexually active, but it was like something was like draining my energy, and it was like I could feel it and stuff over me at night. So she went in and she actually removed it out and stuff like that. But yeah, it's real.
So how you remove it?
You can actually remove them yourself too.
Yeah, you can remove them from yourself.
No,
But I had-
seriously, because
That's when you on board.
I would be called an nympho, but I'm not. And like you said, it can be transferred from someone else, and it
Yeah.
was actually transferred from my auntie to me,
Right.
from something that happened when I was a shorty. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So,
right.
it got me looking a different direction as far as sexual activity.
Right,
And
right.
it wasn't about how many, it was just about the pleasure. You're seeking the pleasure, and it's really draining. Like you said, it will drain you dry.
Because
So, like-
they feeding off your light. These demons are dark.
So what does
and they
it
feed
do
off your
though?
light.
Like, is it making you want to just go do it, or what is it doing?
Man, it'll
Well,
ma-
sometimes they do, and sometimes they just feed off your energy.
if you ain't got none at night, you're gonna jack off.
Yeah.
that's what that is?
And then you're gonna jack off in the morning.
Right, so you could
And
get
you
it
might
from
jack off in the shower.
You
So
could get it from
basically,
masturbating.
For motherfuckers that's like
Yeah.
addicted to porn and shit, they got that shit on.
Yes.
Right, you could get it through porn, you could get it through masturbation, you could get it through somebody just being open their self up to you sexually.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It could come from different various things. Just being around sleeping with different people who have it attached to them. And the more you're feeding that demon, the larger the demon gets. I had a demon attached to me through my mom's womb. And it fed for so long because I was in such a toxic relationship. So that energy was just feeding over 25 years and just creating this monster.
I
like,
can't do toxic relationships.
yeah, me either. I mean,
cannot
So I got a question.
I know that now.
Let's say you got this motherfucking demon.
Right.
That you do.
Here go philosopher.
That's what they-
Philosopher
Listening, 'cause
Roy.
This is really
Do they even
important.
know what they doing?
Yeah, the demons or the people?
The people.
No.
So they just,
Sometimes you
depends.
don't. If
So
you
it's like-
if you're not spiritually enlightened, if you don't have a relationship with God and you're not spiritually enlightened, you're not gonna know.
Say it again.
Yes, if you're not spiritually enlightened or have a relationship with God, you're not gonna
so if I
know
meet this slut,
because you're not gonna pick up
You're
the
gonna
energy.
no. Go say what you want.
I may know, but she don't know that. Listen, you got some demons attached to you. That's why you a slut.
Right.
Nah,
If
I ain't
you-
giving
if
She's
you-
not
like
gonna
that.
know.
If you
That's what
tell
I'm
her
saying.
that, if you tell her that, she'll get offended at 1st. But when she goes home, because we're all human and we think before we go to sleep, she's gonna think about every sexual relationship that she done had
Yeah.
that week. If she's a real slut. And it's gonna spark something in her mind because she's human.
Yeah.
So it's okay
Like, maybe
to
I need
hurt
help.
someone's feelings as long as you tell them the truth.
Is it mine?
Is
No,
that
it's
me?
mine. Hello? Yeah.
Oh, we
okay.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Like,
think I ain't giving no demon up to no bitch just being a whore neither though. That's just something you want to do. Motherfuckers I ain't giving that up like that, man.
yeah, but they don't have no control. Like if you don't have no control, see the thing about us is like we gotta learn how to have self-discipline and self-control. When you don't have self-control and self-discipline, that's why like even like the Islams, like the Muslims, they go on, they Ramadan and they have a certain like that. Islam is a very strict religion, and it's because it teaches discipline.
I think
And that's the
hoes
same
just
thing like
ain't
with your
loyal.
sexual energy.
If
It's
you-
very sacred. Okay, it's very pure, it's very sacred.
That's
so if you
right.
don't have no discipline to control yourself sexually and you just out here doing whatever it is that you're doing, you're under some type of control. We all go through different mind control. It's just about, are you on a light mind control or are you on a dark mind control? Which one are you doing? Which one are you letting control you? And a lot of times they be letting these dark enemies, these dark entities control them through music, through sex, through lust, through money, through materialistic things.
And
That's
I'm
how I look
gonna
at
break
it.
that down. What
Let
she's
me-
saying,
let
it's
me
called
give- let
it's
me
called a
give you some little
spiritual
lifetime.
realm.
Let me give you something real quick. Because the people, I'm breaking it down to like it's your upbringing that make you the way you is, right? So okay, if you disloyal, if you motherfucking conniving, and all this shit, all that shit just come back to you in every aspect. So
Right.
you out here disloyal and conniving and fucking. That's just
Right.
you. That's you as a person. That ain't got nothing to do with no demon. You just out here fucking. You
No,
nasty.
it
Yes.
does.
You just a bad person.
Here's my
Say
thing
you
though
just a
too,
bad
Party.
person.
Y'all can come on.
You can control that as well. You can control your demons too.
You can't.
Yes,
you can't
you
make.
can.
Did you
yourself-
know that? Because
Yes,
a
you
demon
can.
will I'm looking for, let me find the right word. A demon will let you think that you're in control of him just so you'll do what he wants you to do.
I'm talking
He will
about-
manipulate
I'm
you.
talking about just
Yes.
people that's just bad people. There's such thing as that, man. Everybody ain't got no demon on them. You just a horrible.
I don't
motherfucker.
believe
Everybody
I
does.
don't believe there's bad people. I believe that everybody
Some
is
motherfuckers just ain't
no
good.
people is all it's all about your life experience. It's not everybody that's bad. It's about everybody's experience. Like you said, your upbringing. It's all about your life experience. So I don't
Motherfuckers
believe
raised
people
some
are bad.
Motherfuckers, man. There's some horrible motherfuckers out here in this world. I'm telling
right,
you, man.
you right too on
it
that.
ain't always just.
So you saying that, like you said, y'all kind of say the same shit because you said like, listen, this could be passed down from your parents.
Yeah.
He's saying it's your upbringing. It's
It's
the
a
same
product
thing.
of
It's
your
passed
motherfucking-
down to you from
That's
your
right.
It's a
parents.
product of
Right.
your environment.
Your product,
Okay,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
basically
It's
what
the
y'all,
same shit.
basically what it is like, okay, this demon you talking about
You gonna
ain't
get you
nothing
another
but
drink or what?
it's just basically your upbringing. It ain't necessarily
drinking
a
all
real
myself. Pass me a cup.
actual motherfucker that jumped in you. It's a motherfucker. It's the demon of the whatever's happening. It ain't got to be like a real. Like
No,
a
it's
motherfucker
not.
jumped
It's
in you.
not
It's
like
just your
the
upbringing.
It's not like the Exorcist movie. Remember
That's
in the
what I'm
Exorcist
saying.
movie?
It's like
No,
a-
it's not like that. You
It's
know what I'm
basically
saying?
over here.
It can be like that, but
cheers.
it's not. Yeah, it can be, but it's not.
Hey, pass me that bottle, partner.
Oh, you trying to drink with us now?
Yeah.
No, he offered me
I
a
told him
drink.
you better get it because I'll drink it all
I
myself.
see what's going on.
I'll drink it all myself. I mean, I'm trying to be charitable. Is that a word? Charitable.
Now,
Break that. What else
what's the
questions you
other?
got?
Now, what's the other demon called?
That's the succubus is the female. The incubus is the male.
This ain't no difference. Same shit though.
They're both sex demons.
They just look different.
So that's what they got
Yeah.
this demon time shit from.
Right.
One looks like an octopus and the other looks like a.
So it's not just
slug.
females just trying to have fun.
Right.
I think they just want to do
They
it.
just try to
Ain't
have
nothing-
fun.
Come on, man.
Well, you gotta feed the
It's
energy.
balanced though too.
Here's the thing. Let me. I don't mean to interrupt nobody, but here's the
Preach to
thing.
'em.
She said the correct thing. Once you have morals and believe in the Lord, then you can stop all that. It's discipline. You have to discipline yourself.
Absolutely.
Man, the only discipline the whole need is a pimp.
And that would come from Party Hard, Mr. Party, 1999 Red Cup
Listen,
Party.
y'all see why his name Party.
That's a joke though, man. But that's
He said that's a joke, but yeah.
No, 'cause
There's
in real
always the
life-
truth in a joke.
Right.
In real life, because in real life, ain't no controlling no hoe. You just if you a hoe, you a hoe.
No, you can't control. You
A
can't
pimp
control
can,
what
like
nobody
this.
actions is. No, you can't.
I'm talking about like you gonna do this shit regardless, because that's what you want to do. Hoes love being hoes. I'm telling you,
Yeah, some of them do, but they be having things you don't know what's attached to them either.
man, hoe.
I feel like what you were saying, like even with the, you can control it or you can deal with it and all that stuff. It's about your relationship with God and how you can tell if you're going through something spiritually.
That's right.
Like people don't even know if they're going through a spiritual attack. Like, how do you know? You got to be connected to yourself. You got to be connected to your higher self. You got to have a relationship with him.
Say it.
So that you know the difference between if you're being psychically attacked, if you're being demonically attacked, if you're being attacked by people. I could instantly pick up if somebody even talking about me. I could pick up when somebody's thinking about me. I could feel it in my head because that's how in tune I am with myself. So it's like it's very serious. It's serious out here, and a lot of people are not really.
Sometimes you just gotta not
taking it
care.
serious.
I don't give a shit.
And one thing about us humans,
I care.
us humans, us
I don't care.
us puny humans, we can't beat a demon.
Right.
We need help.
Yes.
You're gonna have to need help to beat any type of spiritual entity. Period.
Archangel Michael, y'all better call him.
Somebody better call him.
Y'all better call him.
You better.
Period.
You
Okay.
better.
Listen, I give you the whole list. Gabrielle too. You need help. Shoot, when I was going through my spiritual
All
warfare
facts.
last year, I had so much. I was seeing 3 different healers. I was working with so many. I was working with Michael, Gabriel, Yemiya. It was so many people that was fighting for me on a spiritual, not including my ancestors that was fighting for me too, and my spirit guides, not including them. It was so many people trying to fight for me. I was protected the whole time. They wasn't letting nothing toxic, nothing
know
touch
that's
me,
right.
no drama, nothing. Like when I
Amen.
tell you, they gave me that time and that peace. I was covered to heal and really focus on myself last year. It didn't matter what nobody said about me or what they threw against me because I was so
Hallelujah.
protected.
I don't be giving no shit.
So
Like
Party
I'm talking
don't.
about like what people saying and all that shit. I can tell when the
don't be
motherfucker on
caring
bullshit, but like
yeah,
the only thing that can happen from you being on bullshit with me is me slapping you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But it
All right,
wasn't
Will
just for
Smith.
see Party. It wasn't just talk. I had person trying to like send me like death threats and. You know what I mean? Trying to end my finances. Like people will try to end your. This is
this how you
how
gotta deal
devious
with this type of
devious
shit.
people get. They would try to end your
for real.
finances, your love life. They will attack you. Like I'm telling you, attack you, and that's what I was dealing with. Like I don't think you
So
see.
why,
You're
though?
saying that because you. The family I just got off. Is the bottom of the bottom of
I'm
the
saying, like,
toxicest
but why
people.
do you think people was like trying to get down on you?
Because I don't know that. I don't.
Felt it.
I don't know. I
I'm not
just.
saying like I
hate.
know she felt it. I'm saying, but
felt
what's
it.
the
Niggas
reason
just be
you think
hating.
that was
Oh
on you
yeah,
like that?
it was my ex. It was his family. You know what I'm saying? It's just the drama. Like they just.
Just her being.
Yeah.
You know
Just
how
her
to-
being. Sometimes,
trying
have
to
you
get
ever
us
looked at a
down,
person
bro.
and be like, I don't like that person, and you don't even know that
Know
person?
them. Right.
Because we, as black people, do stereotype each other like that.
That's how I feel about
I'm not-
Cali niggas.
Like
I
you
don't
see a
know
nigga,
why.
you like, that
Are we scared of each other? Are we scared of each
Right.
other or something? Because we all have the same strength. We are the salt of the earth.
I get mad when people don't speak to me. If I speak to you, and I walk by and I be like, "What's up?" I don't have to know you. I be like, "What up?" and you just look at me or something.
Or
I
nod your
take
head and
offense
shit.
to that shit.
Don't. Why?
Right.
Why you?
Because
I
you
just
did
spoke
your
to
part.
you, nigga. You should say something back.
You
want
did
that-
your part.
I be pissed.
Right.
They don't even
I
like-
never.
I
I
be
never.
You be
upset.
triggered. He be
I
triggered.
never let
Bitch,
nobody
like,
take
Pussy,
my
why didn't you
joy.
say nothing?
Bitch ass nigga, I
What?
was trying to
What
show
you trying to
love.
do? You
He
ain't
took
say
your
nothing
joy.
back. What you trying to do?
Exactly.
He
right.
took your joy.
You
At
gave him.
that
You gave him
moment.
your power.
I don't
You
be
gave
mad
him
like I'm
power.
gonna do something, but it just
But it bothers you.
It bothered the fuck out of me.
He took
Like,
your
Yes, you giving
joy.
your
why would you
power.
play with me like that?
He
fam?
took your joy because it bothered
I
you.
just said what's up to you, trying to be cool. Cause what it be is like niggas having a
Wasn't there
stare
some better
off.
questions than this? I sat down. We got
Niggas
all
have a
spiritual.
stare off and
Right,
shit.
right, right.
Like,
It-
okay,
it
I'm
be her,
walking
man.
by me and I'm looking
She's
at you and you
spiritually
looking at me.
inclined.
What's up, nigga?
Me
Don't
too.
be just.
Me too.
What up, fam? I ain't on no
Right.
bullshit. What's up? How you doing? Dap it up. Motherfucker
Next
look at
time,
you all
next
crazy.
time,
Because
you gotta
it's
pull the
a
feeling like pussy. You didn't hear me speak to you.